Welcome to Private Money Secrets. I'm Keith Yackey and I'm your host, and all we talk about here is private money, real estate, and some other fun stuff. Grab your favorite beverage. Let's dive in. Keith, give me more tactics. Keith, give me more things to do. Keith, give me more. Listen. There comes a point when you've made millions of dollars in a particular trade, a skill, a craft, and you're actually able to see it for what it really is. You know, when I first got into real estate, I thought, man, I cannot wait to become successful in this business. And I thought it was the tactics. I thought it was the techniques, the tools. I thought it was all of those things. But now, 12, almost 13 years, this side of it, and having had a tremendous amount of success by some, for those making hundreds of millions, probably I would be considered broke. That's the beautiful thing about success. It's as you define it. But if success is defined as I get to live where I want, do what I want, buy what I want, whenever I want, then yeah, I'm successful. And guess what? It actually wasn't the little tactics and tools and things. It was my mindset. It was how I actually viewed things. And to get even more granular than that, it was actually my belief in myself. The simple, sheer belief that I can do this. I'm going to do this. I am doing this. I don't know what it is about our society or about our brain that makes us think that we have to have everything perfect before we leave. It's almost like my mom. And I loved my mom. But she wanted to make sure everything was packed. Like if we're going on a family trip, we had a station wagon back in those days, a Buick 83 Electra. Oh, she was beautiful, man. A blue that was kind of like an oceanic blue with light oak wood paneling on the side. Remember those station wagons with the seat that would point out the back? You could see the cars behind you. And when we would go on these road trips, as it were, man, that lady, she had a list a mile long and she checked everything. Bactine in case Keith scrapes his knee. Band-Aids because we know Keith's going to, cut himself doing something crazy. Blankets for this and coolers for that and Capri Suns for the other thing and beef sticks for my dad and cheese. So, all the little shit that goes into making a road trip amazing. And everything was checked. That's good. That's planning ahead. That's thinking straight, right? But I feel like we try to do all of that for success and we get more excited about the preparation of the trip and the checking of the checklist than we actually do of just doing the work. Getting on and believing I'm going to figure this out come hell or high water. Now, the beautiful thing is success leaves clues. There's a map. You can follow what others have done. But ultimately, unless you believe you can do it, you're not going to. Unless you believe single-handedly and in your heart, I'm going to make this happen come hell or high water. The best example I can see is when foreigners come into America. They barely speak any English. They'll work a job at a gas station. They'll do whatever they can. They'll wait tables, save up enough money, start a little business. They have this I can, I will attitude. Fuck you if you get in my way. And they say fuck you in whatever language they say it in. And they just keep their head down. And they're blown away at all the opportunity. They're not looking at a checklist and wondering what's not there. They're saying, hey, I've got a will and desire. There's one thing on that checklist. I'm going to do it. And one of the things I run into in coaching so many people, and the ones that are massively successful, that go from basically making nothing in real estate to creating $100,000 months within the first 6 months of working with me, is very simple. They have the attitude that they can. They believe that they will, and they get busy doing it. They obsess about the couple of things they need. That is a mindset that believes they can, and they start making offers. They just start getting in the mix. They start just almost like a bull in a china shop. And I think that's probably why some people aren't as successful, because they're so worried that what if they look clumsy? What if they don't look like they know what they're doing? You're going to experience that. It's just the way it is, man. Get over it. Oh, by the way, the people that are more successful than you, they're not laughing at you. They're not saying, look at that bull in a china closet. No, we're saying there's somebody who gets it. There's somebody that's not pussyfooting around, hoping they get called on by the teacher so they can. No, fuck that. They're saying, I'm going to do this. Get the hell out of my way. That's just inner belief. Now, how do you build that belief? There's a lot of ways to do that. This podcast isn't necessarily, this particular episode may not be the one for that, but there's a couple of books I've read that I think are pretty fantastic. One of them is The Magic of Thinking Big. And just helping you think through, listen, if I'm going to do this, why don't I just do it with all my heart? And I think sometimes when we hear about this book, The Magic of Thinking Big, we think, oh, here we go again. I want to become a billionaire. I'll be really straight with you. If I ever become a billionaire, it will be the greatest cosmic joke the universe has played on all of us. Because honestly, I don't have any desire to be that. I mean, sure, if you gave me $1 billion, could I figure out what to do with it? Yeah, of course. But actually, the magic of thinking big isn't thinking, wow, I want to become a billionaire. The magic of thinking big is saying, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to take big action. I'm going to put a big amount of my heart into this. I'm going to take a big, serious pause before I ever give myself an excuse to not do what I know is right. I'm going to make it a big deal if I slough off the daily routines that are necessary and needed to move forward. It's a big deal if I am not moving forward. That's what the magic of thinking big is. It's saying, do I really believe I can do this? And guess what? Somebody uglier, stupider, dumber, more annoying than you has created it. That's the interesting thing. When you become really successful, you look around and you go, man, these guys, it's not like these guys are guys or gals. And just know when I say guys, I'm thinking guys and gals, because I'm actually work around and hang out with and in relationship with a lot of very successful women as well. It's not that they're that much brighter. The guy doing 35 million a year is not 35 million times brighter than the dude making 350 grand a year. The truth is this. I used to think it was the tactics. Can I put together the best short sale portfolio presentation ever? Sunday, short sale Sunday. No, it's not that. It's, am I getting up every day and focusing on this brain of mine, believing I can do it? Am I hanging around others who are doing big things so that my mind is expanded, that big is normal? Making $1 million a month, normal. Doing multiple transactions all the time, raising lots of dough, normal. Same way that whatever your normal is right now is what you've accepted as normal. We've covered a lot of territory in our TIVAs this morning, gang. I'm going to leave it right there for you, but I want you to know this. It's not about the next little tactic. It's about getting your brain straight and believing that you're going to do it come hell or high water. Get the fuck out of your way. You're making progress. Have a great day. All right, so if you're wanting to learn how to raise more private money, go to www.privatemoneypro.com, www.privatemoneypro.com, where I can show you how to be a private money pro. Take care and go rock it.